Howdy, Aries.
Hello.
We hope you are ready for the crazy grain reads, is what we're calling them. Some Oz reads. We are definitely pulling from Ozzy. Stace and I feel the, we'll just say chaotic changes need to happen for people. We are feeling that. It's happening for me. We just know somehow it's happening for our collective. And we know that there was a man, as he was alive, that somehow or other managed and can control the crazy chaoticness in his life after he met his Sharon. So we are doing Crazy Grain Ozzy reads for the collective next up. So we're just going to look at what's impacting you. Do you need a new job? Do you need to change your job? Do you need to just move the hell out of wherever you're at? We'll be pulling sacral wounding, things like that, as we normally do. But we are going to start off our fives, kick off our fives for these reads. As per normal, and then we're going to ask Oz to really come in and we're going to borrow from his energy. I have to say, babe, one of the cool things, and I don't know, I probably put it out there on maybe one of these reads, but when you do twinning, there's an interesting mirrored, in some ways, opposite effects that you bring into the table. Now, Stace walked in and he's like, oh, I love Ozzy. I mean, you know, Ozzy's on all the time around here. And I will tell you something. I am either the 5th or 6th generation. I think I'm the 6th, and that would make my kids the 7th. Relation to Davy Crockett. And so he of course walks in as an Ozzy fan, and we all know what Ozzy did. And
The Alamo.
yes.
Remember the
So
Alamo.
Ozzy has been helping folks remember the Alamo for a fuck ton of time now. Thank you, Ozzy. And I think when his son Jack talked him into going back,
Yeah.
he was worried about what the people of Texas would think of him. And I always tell Rob, I don't know why he wouldn't have been more worried about what Davy Crockett's, direct descendants would have thought of him. Well, I will tell you, as one of Davy Crockett's direct descendants, he was badass. He was badass, and honestly, no harm, no foul, buddy. All right, so we are going to start with Aries. Aries 5 for this week. All right, we got an Aries in fight mode. So Aries, let's see. And again, I'm going to start maybe honoring if they're doing some work. We're trying to directly take on these fives, the hard shit that we have to do in life. And maybe somebody is turning it around. I think the downline cards will let us know. All right, Oz is going to give us our overall major arcana for the week for Aries. And just tell us how it's going. And again, we always do start every single set of cards, even the major arcanas that we're working with for the week, in the upright. If they get pulled in the upside down, that lets you know there's no accidents. All right, Oz, help us out, man.
We're on the crazy train.
Going
Whoa.
on the red.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
and it's in the upright. Yeah, Oz is giving you the world in the upright, Aries. So that could be factual when you pull that upside down, but let's find out. Somebody is opening a whole new world. Ozzy would have been able to fucking meddle the shit out of that. For Aries, what do we got going on?
Well, I don't want to change the world.
Huh?
I don't want to change the world.
You don't want to change the world?
Well, that's
Why
what
not?
Ozzy said in one of the songs. I don't want to change the world.
Oh, I hope you do want to change the world, Aries. Come on.
But he did change the
Ooh,
world.
but he did, yes. Ooh, I've got one that is just crinkled up in my hand, and I'm, yes. An Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody is planting the hell out of something new out there. Okie doke. These cards are the hardest to work with. But I keep being told, work with them anyway, work with them anyway. It's hard to feel when they pop, but I feel like Spirit wants, yes, we got a Queen of Swords out there planting an Ace of Pentacles. So he's getting ready to get a new job offer, I think. Anything else in these? There we go. Balance. Because you're balancing it. Justice. Yeah. I think somebody listened to somebody that cares. Justice. Yes. 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 That's the right way to manifest, is by utilizing, listening, and utilizing balanced justice. You turn yourself around real quick, Aries, and you are able to plant it. Plant the new stuff, because you're looking through things through the scope of white light. Now, I am very curious if we might get anything on the downline, just to give us a hint of what you might be planting. I suspect it's a job, what you're trying to manifest. I'm going to ask if we can see anything at all on the Ace of Pentacles through the chaos, through that big, huge whoosh of feelings that we're feeling this week for Aries, please. Ooh, God. I swear there's a few signs that Spirit wants to throw a million pieces of the storyline. Just one, please, Spirit. There we go. Again, you are Queen of sorting the shit out of something. I love it. What is Aries? Yes. Well, you are a hermit. That tells me you are enlightened. Okay? You are enlightened. You have connection to the divinity. It's just, how are you using it to manifest? What are you using it to manifest? Uh-oh. What are you sticking the Five of Swords in, dear? I hope. Okay, this is like in your head. I have the feeling they're going to make me go to Kipperish. See what they have ended so that they can begin something new. I want to just, yep. They want new. They want new. You've got to do the work. And I see that Aries is really trying to do the work here. Don't get in your head about it. That's the first thing I want to say. But let's see what else Kipperish has to say. My intuition tells me don't go from fighting with somebody into your head and overly thinking, okay? Because you want that new pentacle. You want something new. All right. Let us see. Oh, and Stace is going to be pulling some chakras to see if we can get some additional hints on how we can work with all the chaotic energy that's going on this week. Because there is, we can just feel it when people are going into chaos. Yes. All right. So we have a divine masculine. I swear, I think somebody's with a divine masculine, but they are going to be surprised when they get a message. Oh my gosh, I literally just pulled this for these guys the other day, for Aries, I'm positive. I did. So interesting. Tells me they have something flew. Oh, a couple of them did. Okay, so we're supposed to give you a Celtic positive optimism card, which we will pull here in just a few. And then this has to do with the community that you are in and surrounding in. Your new opportunities are going to be coming from within that community that you are currently in. That's how I read it. Yep, there's one. And it does have to do with a new job. Somebody's getting messaged about a new job. I love this.
This is about you. It's about you.
Well, I believe it's, I actually do not hold any Aries in my line, but I know who does, and I'm excited for who does. But I'll tell you what, I am a little jelly because it's what I want too. So I might, who knows, maybe, you know, we have that connection. So let's see Somebody has turned the optimism around. Gosh, I swear, Spirit just wants to like throw the entire story and reassure this person because they're loved. They're very beloved. Like they have a divine masculine that can be as divine and connected to divinity as they are, I believe. They just have to work it the right kind of a way. All right. Can you throw me another Celtic positive optimism card? Okay. Uh-oh, the star is in the upside down, so not quite yet. But remember, in order to get the star, you have to actually be working for it and reaching for it. So, but it is coming. That tells me it's coming for them. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to see if they want to say anything else about the star in reverse. I don't think so. I think that is the message, that it's not there yet, but messages are coming. They just got to work on it. Just got to work on the optimism. Yes. Okay. So you do want the new pentacles. This is what's crossing you. You want the new pentacles, but you're just kind of juggling with things. That's what's crossing you energy-wise. But you're the Queen of fucking Wands. You will make it happen. You will make it happen. Let's get you guys some sacred wounding and see what else, if there's anything else you can work on. And then Rod's going to also pull from chakras, and of course we will give you also the awareness from the Illuminati. We just plan on doing that every single week. All right. Ooh, that one, threw a couple at me. All right, it's a couple things you're not seeing that Spirit wants you to work on, my friends. Ready. All right. Ooh. All right. Social justice wounds and reactive abuse. So, you're needing to address some social justice wounds. Shows up as frustration or helplessness around injustice, often rooted in past marginalization. It may manifest as anger, overwhelm, or disillusionment, urging you to turn pain into purpose and stand for change. Over time, this wound can exhaust your spirit if the weight of injustice feels like something you must carry alone. So, remember we got this community card for you and the work, and it makes me wonder if there is something that Aries might be able to do to talk within their community job-wise, to work directly in the community that they are in. Let's think about community more than just our location. We can also think about community as in terms of things we experience, hardships we experience. So for example, if you are somebody that is within the Native American community, we're going to use you, I hope that's okay, the indigenous community. Stays here is within the indigenous community. He could potentially work, for example, for people that have struggled in the past or are still currently struggling with things that he's struggled with, either on an ongoing basis or things he's learned to put down. He could be like peer mentoring to help people find their way up and out. And those jobs actually do exist in just about every single community. So you might want to think about that. And then it will help you know that A, you're not alone, and B, you are somebody that's able to take what is ongoing or past and help peer mentor, and people pay for that, agencies pay for that, and get yourself a new job. Yes. Okay, the other thing is needing to heal from reactive abuse, okay? Will show up as defensive or impulsive reactions in response to emotional or physical aggression, okay? It may manifest as guilt, confusion, or shame, where you take responsibility for reactions without seeing the patterns that are behind them. It can keep you locked in survival mode, responding even when the threat has passed. I don't know anyone from our generation that hasn't had a version or variant of this, and if our current partnerings have engaged us with that, those can be very triggering. So it's very, very, very important for us to remember that we do the solo work, but if we also have partners, they must also, do the work as well, so that we all rise together. Okay? All right, now on to the big, everybody's gonna get these every week. I can't help it, babe. I cannot help it, babe. What do you think of these? I like these. I think they're just giving such good awareness here. All right. Mainstream narrative, okay? When every major news outlet echoes the same talking points, you may be hearing a coordinated script rather than unbiased reporting. Every story has an author. Ask who's holding the pen. Yeah. I think we said this for some other collective the other day, or just the other day when we were trying to finish up reads, and that is to say, we know the right and the left are doing the same thing, and that's because they have other things that they want to do. There's like a literally big old, deep state stuff going on. So those who awaken and are aligned, we're just fortifying ourselves and using those as things to help us out. All right, babe, do you want to do one of your cards for them, and then you've got them. I think you're also doing chakras this week too.
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, Aries. I really like seeing this. I thoroughly believe you will turn this star around. You will figure it out. You're gonna flip that into the upside. And when I'm asked to do positive, you're going to do that because I think you're smart enough to know who your community of people are and to start peer mentoring and helping others do exactly what you're doing work-wise. Heal the wounds, no matter what that looks like for you, and then peer mentor others to do the same. You can do it. You can manifest it, and just don't let yourself get discouraged, because the star is one of the hardest things to reach at. In fact, it's the hardest thing to reach for. Okay?
Come on. All right. Okay. Shuffle just a little bit more. So I want this to really, really resonate. I think this would be a very good one.
For the Aries?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is what we are in. No, we're not. We're still.
Oh, this is the Whispers Why deck.
Okay.
So this is the universe, like as if you're saying something to the universe, and the universe wants to say something back. Huh? To help you grow stronger.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
May not be right in the palm of your hands right this second, but guess what? It's gonna be. You're in process of
Prayer.
Yes, yes. You're in process. It's coming. You are turning it around. You're doing what you need to do, which rocks for you. All right. Did you want to pull a chakra for them?
Sure.
We're just trying to give people some hints and tips about what type of chakras might be helpful for the reset. You can reset chakras through meditation. You can do it through music, sound bowls, things like that.
Yes.
Ooh, this is the heart chakra.
Mm-hmm.
So Spirit is suggesting you reset the heart chakra. That actually really makes sense for Aries, because when you start working within your own communities, it's something that you end up having a passion for, right? It has to be there anyway. So reset your heart chakra.
Love, compassion.
Yes.
And emotional healing.
Yes, love, compassion, emotional healing. Okay? That's
go.
what you're working on, Aries. Do you want to pull some dice for some number? Some die for some number? And then we also have added in the yoga poses and works and stuff like that on these die as well. So
Get up.
yeah.
Get up. Make it happen.
Okay. Yeah, exactly what you just got told to do. Listen to music, sound bowls.
Ozzy.
Yeah, Ozzy's got some songs. Yes,
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got the numbers 12, 3, 10, 4. We have, why do I always forget what the little Martian looks like? I still have to write, oh yeah, no, it's no, that's the Martian guy. Let's see here. So it's back here. We have Mercury, communication and mentality, mental health work.
There you go.
Okay, and then we have the sign. This is some of these signs on here look so weird. I have to like really look. Oh yes, Capricorn. So you may have a connection to Cap. If when that reading comes out, you may want to double check that, or you may have Capricorn in your chart. So there may be extra stuff that's coming on the line for you when we do Cap's reading. All right, do you want to do some trinket charms?
Yeah.
Trinket charms. No worries, Stephen Luke. All of our messages are Ozzy and Stephen approved. I think we're going to title everybody this week The Crazy Green Ozzy Reads for Aries. For, so on and so forth. Somebody has a doggy that they love. They sure do. And it's a little one, although this one's a bulldog, little short guy.
English bulldog, probably.
Yep. So the owl, just as the star, is still in the reverse and the upright. Or I'm sorry, downwards angle. He was like this and then backwards, meaning you're in process. It's not quite there yet. And actually, that's 2 owls that were in the same. So we've got 2 people here that need to do
Messages,
the work.
Actually.
Yes. 2 people that need to do the work and then really kick in and think about how they're going to. I personally think as you do the work, what you're going to find is that this is going to come through a community that's been passionate about you, that you realize, hey, I've done this long enough or enough times that I can in fact peer mentor within this community and show others how to get themselves, because I've gotten myself, me and the other have gotten ourselves, whichever, up and out, okay? And that's what you're probably going to end up doing, is showing others how to do it. All right, we love you, Aries. You are rocking and rolling. You're on the stick. Rob's not on the stick. I'm sorry. Ace is not on the stick and I'm not on the stick yet. I just don't have it yet, but I'm trying. See, it's a work in progress. Yes. We all have to keep repeating until we understand and can control the chaos. All right, Aries, we do love you. Have a good one.
See you later.
Bye.